as you watch this, I upload this at 8 o'clock on Friday morning. It's now 11 o'clock on Thursday night. And I'm having to re-record this video because I put my phone on aeroplane mode. That doesn't mean you can sit on your phone and sort of fly across the channel and go on holiday. That's not what aeroplane mode means. I don't know what it means, but whatever. What it means that you don't get a signal and no messages come in. You can still play Angry Birds if that's your thing, but no, you're basically offline, off the grid. Well, I've been off the grid. Oh, so I've just recorded a 12-minute video, well, earlier. Oh, I was very, very keen to tell everybody why we should sign Jesse Lingard. I was disgusted that we hadn't, because I only had old news then. I didn't know the new news that he was about to sign. And it was only once I'd spoken to Gio and he said, he's sort of signing first thing in the morning. And I looked at my phone and then I turned it off of aeroplane mode onto, what's not aeroplane mode? Terrestrial, car mode, I don't know, whatever. Normal domestic mode. I turned it to that mode. And all that, bing, 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 bing. And even my old man, he messaged me, he said, What's the truth? Sky Sports News are reporting the Jesse Lingard deal's dead, but TalkSport said it's alive. What's the truth? I said, I don't know. But I did know that old video of me being disgusted that we wouldn't spend an extra £500,000 to get a player that David Moyes wanted. Oh, I was grumpy and I was angry. So we have a different video now where I celebrate Jesse Lingard and I rejoice in the fact that we've managed to get the deal over the line, or so we think. We hope the deal has gone over the line. And I was at pains to point out that it doesn't matter if we don't like him. If we don't think that I do like him, by the way. If we don't think he's the right fit, if we don't think we don't need another attacking midfielder, it doesn't matter. And I was saying it doesn't matter because this is a player that Moyes wants. This is a player that David Moyes has actually targeted and said, I want this guy. We don't know. We are suspicious. We are always suspicious. Who signed Jarrod Bowen? We don't know. We don't know. We hope it was David Moyes. We think it might be David Sullivan with his contacts with his agent, where we only get players off certain agents. We don't know, but we're suspicious. Said Benrahma. We think in our minds, David Moyes wanted Eze, but we didn't get Eze. Or did he? Did David Moyes want an attacker? Maybe David Moyes wanted the defender, Tarkowski. We knew that was a Moyes target. We didn't get him. So we were suspicious that Said Benrahma wasn't a Moyes target. It's funny how we need a label. We need to know. We need to know who's sniffed them. We need to know who's done the sniffing and sniffed the player out. So with this one, with Jesse Lingard, I'm quite certain, I'm quite sure that this is a David Moyes sniffing target, if you like. And for that reason, we need to get him. That's what I was saying. I'm still in old video mode. We have him. For that reason, I'm pleased we have him. And David Moyes will be pleased because he'll be delighted that he's been backed by the board. I say backed. It's a funny one because there's no option to buy, which makes this deal a little bit weird and is certainly worth a change of re-recording the video because previous video I'm going on about the option. We should have got him in. Got the option. I guess it's good for Benrahma because it shows that we've made the Benrahma deal permanent. Means that he is part of the furniture going into the future. We're building a race. We're not building around Benrahma, but you know what I mean? We won't build around any player. But Benrahma's a vital thread in the fabric of West Ham. Something like that. I don't know. He's an important part of the jelly and the trifle that is West Ham. If you know what I mean. Something like that anyway. We know that. And I didn't know why we'd made that one permanent and not Jesse Lingard. But that sort of makes sense. But what I did want is I wanted, if it did work out, us to be in a position where we could say, okay, Lingard's worked out. We'll take him. We'll take him permanently. Now, that's not happened, but that's fine. The haggling was about, and it was a weird one, really. Okay, so Manchester United wanted 1.5 million, and we were only willing to give us a loan fee 1 million. But we paid £4 million for Cantore's loan fee. Zaza's loan fee was £4 million. It's not a particularly outrageous loan fee, £1.5 million. The fact that we're haggling about it was, and it doesn't matter anyway. If the deal's done, the deal's done. Doesn't matter. But it's not a massively expensive deal. Apparently he's on 75 grand a week. Well, that's fine. That's fine as well. In fact, I wrote down a little list when I was disgusted earlier. Big players that have left West Ham for big money, 100 grand a week or more sort of thing, or that or thereabouts. Sebastian Haller, Anderson. Basically, we're saving Jesse Lingard's offset by the Anderson money, really, because we're not paying his wages, and Porto paid us a loan fee. I bet they wish they hadn't. Will Shear, Carlos Sanchez, remember him? Probably don't. Didn't really play for us, did he? Who else got? I'm about my glasses here. Zabaleta, 80 grand a week. And now, this is in the last couple of seasons. Chicharito's the most expensive wage West Ham have ever had. So we know that others have been 120 grand a week. What was Chicharito on? I don't know. Perez. I can't see. It's a bit blurry for me. It's either Perez or Mahrez. I'm pretty sure Mahrez hasn't played for us. Perez was on 80 grand a week, you know. Carroll, Nasri. Basically my point is we've saved an awful lot on wages. Welcome, Jesse Lingard. Welcome, Jesse Lingard. I like what I see. He's fun. He's bubbly. He's bouncy. He's going to come bounding in like a bouncy little puppy. With his tail wagging. Probably not got a tail. If he comes in the changing room with something wagging, it's possibly not his tail. He probably won't be welcome. He'll probably be booted out. But he's a good character. He's a fun guy. And people are going to want to be around him. People will warm to him. I was just saying, I've just recorded the preview with Gio for the Liverpool game, which you'll see later on tonight. I was just saying to Gio when he asked me on there, I said, you know what? We're all having to get used to seeing the same people at the moment. It's a bit boring. We're not being able to get out much and stuff like that. And I've got to be honest with you, I'll take a round of bingo at the moment, just to get out down the old bingo hall. Do they still have bingo halls? I don't know. I'd go. If they did, I would go and play bingo. I don't know why. Anyway, well, whatever. That doesn't matter whether I play bingo or not. My point of the matter is, everyone's bored. The dressing room, they're going to be pleased to see a new character coming into the dressing room. To be happy, it's going to give the place a lift. I really do. Whether he features, I don't know whether he'll feature very much. We're obviously trying to get this signing over the line so as he features in the first team. For Sunday's game against Liverpool. I don't care. I don't care. I do want him to be in the squad. I'd hope he don't go straight into the team. I don't think he will. Listen, just to let you know, I've got another video coming up today. All right. Later on this afternoon, I've received a present from Canning Town Len, which I opened earlier. That was going to be for my second video today. It all got mucked up. So I don't think it's anything spectacular. I do sort of digress in there and start talking about some West Ham players as well. But I get a really lovely special present from Canning Town Len, which they said that video will be coming. That's a bonus video. This is your main breakfast. I know some of you said you eat your breakfast when you watch this, but I guess you do because I upload it at maybe 8 in the morning or whatever. What are you eating? What are you eating? I'm going for the Marmite crumpets quite a lot at the moment, although none of that this morning. There was no Marmite crumpets, right, because the kids had eaten them, not with Marmite on, which is a waste of a crumpet, if you ask me. And there was no bread. I had this morning for breakfast. I know, right, there was no milk, right? But my daughter is intolerant to dairy and stuff like that. I basically suggest something called oat milk, but it's not milk. It haven't no one's like milked an oat. It's because an oat doesn't have any udders. If you look, you may know. If you don't, look on the underside of an oat, you'll see no udders. So it's not. It is basically oat juice. I had Cheerios. Not even real Cheerios. Fake Cheerios, Lidl Cheerios with oat juice on them was my breakfast. It's not right. This is not right. This shouldn't happen. This shouldn't happen. I understand there are worse things going on in the world. what do people say? What they say? A first world problem, some might say. I understand there are people going about food at all. But come on, you know, I mean, oat juice on Cheerios. I think not. I'm not accustomed to this. Anyway, I just wanted to say one more thing, apart from welcome Jesse Lingard, of course. I'm sure he's going to be a regular on the channel. The armband. Can I just have a little rant? Will you allow me a rant about the armband? Because I wanted to mention it the other day. And so we're trying to see the game out against Crystal Palace. And Mark Noble runs onto the pitch, the substitution. We're trying to shore things up a bit, right? Extra man in midfield, and so on and so forth. And this is ridiculous, preposterous situation where Declan Rice is desperate to give the armband to Mark Noble. Play has resumed at this point. Mark Noble's trying to run into position because he knows, by the way, Mark Noble knows that the referee's going to blow the whistle. The whole point of Mark Noble coming on is to put an extra man in there to make it harder for Crystal Palace to break us down. One of Declan Rice's main jobs is to protect the defence. Watch. It keeps on going and covering Aaron Cresswell. Cresswell goes up the pitch. Declan Rice will go and play at left back. That's what happens. If occasionally when one of the centre backs goes up the pitch a little bit, Declan Rice will drop in and play at centre half. Pretty vital job. Was Declan Rice getting into position? Oh, no. He was running after Mark Noble, trying to put the armband around. If you've got time, go back and look at it. Mark Noble's not stopped and said, oh, yeah, no, get the, oh, yeah, go on, pull it. Oh, that's just right. No, that's not happening. Mark Noble's running off still. And Declan's sort of trying to grab it. It was ridiculous, right? Now, I don't know I don't know if it's a zip. I don't know if it's a button, Velcro, whatever's going on with this armband. He can't get it on his arm. I don't know why it just don't go like that and just go onto the arm. I don't know. But it's ridiculous, right? The play resumed. He's still trying to fasten the armband on his arm. Of course, on his arm. What other part of the anatomy would the armband go on? Wherever you think. But, you know, this is ridiculous. Players resuming here. The whole point of bringing Noble on was to shore up the defence. We've got one of our defensive players out of position. Mark Noble's running round, not knowing where to go. Gaffer, what is it? El Capitan, El Presidente. Here, let me get the old armband of honour on you. Ridiculous. Can we stop? Can we please stop? Everybody knows. Very respectful, yes. Very nice from Declan Rice. Completely unnecessary. Someone's decided. The management need to put a stop to it. It's ceremonial. This ceremonial nonsense. To see the game out. Look, if it was half time or something like that, or Rice was going off for Noble, and there was a break in play where it was suitable for Declan Rice to run to a different area of the pitch to try and catch Mark Noble, who's running away at a point where Crystal Palace trying to score a goal, just so as we can officially anoint the club captain. Everyone knows he's the club captain. But come on. Was it just me? Did that annoy you? It don't have to annoy you. Did it worry you at all? Were you not just saying, just get on with the game. Mark up. Mark your man. I wonder if that was... Well, it'd be funny, wouldn't it? You know, with crowds there. That's all I'm saying. If that nonsense was going on. Anyway, please do join me on my video later for it's different now because this is a re-record. The first time I recorded this video, I didn't know what was in the parcel. Now I know what's in the parcel. Nice gift from Canning Town, Lem. Right, I am going. I am not going to record this video again. I've got a nasty suspicion that after I press stop now, which is whatever it is, 12 minutes past 11, or have I got that right? Excuse me. 12 minutes past 11. Imagine if I've recorded all this video now and I get to the end and I check my phone, which has not gone back onto aeroplane mode. If someone turns around and says, the Lingard deal is off.